Good morning, students. Myself Abhishek Sharma from Mount Litra Z School, Jhansi. Students, we are continuing with second chapter in statics of class 11th. And in my previous lectures, we have discussed about primary, secondary data, how they are collected, questionnaire, good qualities of questionnaire. And today we are going to discuss one of the most important topic, and we know it, but today we will discuss these two concepts very clearly and deeply. Census of India. Census of India is a decennial publication of the Government of India. It is published by the Registrar General and Census Commissioner India. It is a very good comprehensive source of secondary data. It relates to population size and the various aspects of demographic changes in India. Broadly, it includes statistical information on the information parameters: size, growth rate, and distribution of population in India, population projections, density of population, sex composition of population, state of literacy rate in the country. Information on these parameters relates to country as a whole, as well as different state and UTs of the countries. As the name suggests, Census of India is a comprehensive inquiry on population size and the related parameters of changing, covering each and every household of the country. So this was about Census of India. Now the second is NSSO, that is National Sample Survey Office. What does this mean to you? Reports and publication of NSSO is another important source of secondary data in India. NSSO is a government organization under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. This organization conducts regular sample survey to collect basic statistical information relating to a variety of economic activity in rural as well as urban part of the country. For example, the 77th round of NSSO January 2019, December 2019 was on a debt and investment, land and livestock holdings of household, and situation assessment of agricultural household. Broadly, reports and publication of NSSO offers statistical information of the following parameters of economic changes that are taking place in India. First is land and livestock holdings. But what are the holdings associated with the different owners of the land and livestock? Means animals, cow, buffalo, sheep, horses, camels, and lots more. Second is housing condition and migration with special emphasis on slum developers. What is the housing status, condition, and migrations with a special emphasis on the slum developers? Why they are migrating? What are their reasons for the migration? Employment and unemployment status in India. This means literate, unemployed, unliterate, unemployed, and so many things like frictional unemployment, voluntary unemployment, involuntary unemployment, and lots of things associated with employment and unemployment of the country. Consumer expenditure in India, including levels and pattern of consumer expenditure of diverse category of the people. But what is the average expenditure of consumer in India? What are its changing level? And in which sector he is spending more? Sources of household income in India. What are the basic or common source of household income in India, and what is their expected or average income? Unlike Census of India, report and publication of National Sample Survey Office are based on sample study of the entire population or universe. Important agencies at the national level which collects, process, and tabulate the statistical data: NSSO, RGI, DGCIS of Commercial Intelligence and Statistics, along with Labor Bureau. So student, that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.